Hello and welcome to day 73. I know it's a little bit unusual for me to be live at this time, but yeah, as you saw in the title, I've just found a moon, so there is an opportunity for me to mine some juicy moon goo, which I need for my endurance. So of course we will take this opportunity. So be my guest when I'm going to take some of this moon goo. At least the moon was there when I checked it this morning. So I hope that it is still there when I go there now. Okay. Let's have a look. Well, unfortunately, it's only cobaltite and otavite, which means that I will only be able to get cadmium and cobalt from the moon. So none of the more rare ores are present. But I take what I can get. So, like, moon ore is kind of hard to get, and I think I can't be picky here. So I'll just go for it. So what have you all been doing today? I have been studying for my exam on Friday. Although I'm still not sure whether I will be able to take the exam because my car broke down, and if the stars align, then I will have to go to Hamburg, and then I will have to postpone my exam. I'm glad that this is possible. At least from what I know of, I can postpone it. But yeah, that's what I have been doing today. So straight 7 to 8 hours of studying today. So my brain is kind of mushy. But yeah, that's why I'm happy to be here for you. To be able to stream and to be able to go for some chill moon mining. Oh nice, we already got our first daily completed, which is take 3 jumps. Hey, Daniel Oakland, how are you? I hope you're enjoying your paladin. Hey, Champfin, welcome as well. So, how have you been doing today? Everything all right? I mean, I can also ask you what did you have for lunch today? Although I'm not sure if you had lunch today yet. That is what you need to tell me. What I can tell you is that the production of the Harbinger is finished. And technically I could try to fit the Harbinger now and take it out. But the problem is, like I said, moon ore is not available all the time. So although I would really like to take the Harbinger for a spin, I prioritize moon ore. So that's why we are moving down there. Currently training for it. This character can fly all other marauders but never trained for a Mar battleship, so it's in the works. Okay. But great to hear that. Then I hope you will really enjoy your little Marauder Paladin. For me, it will take some time. I think we're talking at least 2 years of working until I have a Paladin myself. I hope that I will eventually be able to get it and not burn out before. But at the moment, my motivation is high. And We are trying to tackle the hardest stuff from the list for the endurance. Yeah, for sure. I'll let you know how it is. Yeah, please do so. So, if I show you the project endurance again, at the moment, we are trying to get the cobalt and the cadmium from the ottervite and the cobaltite. So these are the 2 moon ores we can try to get from this moon. Unfortunately, none of the others here are present. But there are some moons which will be available next week, although I can't promise that I will be able to stream a lot next week because it's my wife's and my week. So Mrs. Wombat and I want to do some stuff together. For example, go to the swimming pool or go to the sauna, maybe just watch some TV together or a movie, or go to the cinema. So we have a lot of stuff planned for next week, so I can't promise that I will be able to mine any moons next week. But there are definitely some moons coming, which I have taken my eye on. Just this morning, I spent another hour flying all through the area here and measuring all the different moon chunks in my area. So it is tedious, but I was able to get it, and that's how I found this moon. So how have you been doing today, Daniel Oakland? Anything special? Or are you at work? First, I thought maybe I should refit my venture with an inertial stabilizer. But then on the other hand, I thought I want to get as much moon ore as possible from the moon. So that's why I went with some mining upgrades down here. Currently working from home and playing some EVE on the side. Okay, that's perfect. Training Q is training some missiles at the moment. Nice, nice, nice. So not long and we will be able to use our arbitrator to go into the wormholes, it seems. I just need some more missile supporting skills. So that's also one thing on the list. Maybe we can do that. To get the missile supporting skills for missile bombardment, and I think it was missile projection. These 2 skills needed to go to at least level 3. Otherwise, I won't be able to do the moon ore. Not the moon ore, the... come on. The... what was it called? Sleeper ratting. That was the stuff that I was searching. Yeah, missile projection and missile bombardment at least to level 2. Honestly, when working from home, I'm basically done just after lunch. So much more efficient. The problem for me is I'm never done when I'm working at home. I'm just doing more, but in the same time. But on the other hand, my kids and my wife also sometimes disturb me during my work, or I have to make a break and take the children home from school. So if I go to the office, which like rarely ever happens, then I'm like more focused on the work because I'm less... oh wait, that's actually not true. When I go to the office, I'm much more distracted because after seeing the colleagues for not seeing the colleagues for so long, I will use a big part of my day to do some. Oh wait, there's a Nidagur. Holy shit! What the hell are those people doing? There's a Nidogur in system.
Warp drive active.
Crazy. I'm much more distracted by people like coming to me and wanting to talk to me. So that's why, yeah, okay. I would still say that in home office, I am still more efficient. Although I am getting distracted from my family sometimes. But I guess that's also normal in some cases, right? I'm not crazy about that. Hey, Dio! Welcome! How are you doing? And what did you have for lunch today? Family overrated. Working. Okay. So you are lurking for today and nothing special. I see. Yeah, like I said, it's kind of unusual for me to stream at this time. But on the other hand, there is a moon. And I'm not sure if that moon is going to be there when I go live in the evening. And also, I probably will have to help my wife assemble her computer in the evening hours. But at least we have some NPC stations here. So let's first go for the Otterweide. Typical Dutch lunch. Bread with sliced chicken and cheese. Oh, nice. I had some omelette burgers. Unfortunately, I was too hungry and ate them before I was able to do a photo. So I went and used the photo from the recipe book. And I posted that one in the food channel. So sorry for that. Okay, so this is Otterweide. And let's go for it. It's a complex subject, but I try to do what is expected from me. Usually a little bit more when working from home, but I won't overdo it. The problem is I can't just say, okay, it's like 1 p.m. I'll just go home or I stop working because I am finished with my work for today. Because if I'm finished with my work for today, then people will come and say, okay, then just do more. You know? Oh, look, there are 2 cruisers. Unfortunately, I will have to take care of them. Not sure if that is possible, though. We will see. It took me a while to train them, but I can do that now. Okay, yeah, that's then glad for you. I'm not able to do this. How dare you? Yeah, I'm so sorry, Dio. Next time, I promise, I will take a photo. Also, I start pretty early, about 2 hours before office starting time, so I have some leeway to plan my own day. Okay, yeah, that's also totally different from what I'm doing. Because I usually take the kids to school before work. I'll also have to go with the dog. And then when I start work, it's like the first meeting. So I usually start the day with the first meeting in the day. Sometimes like half an hour before, but yeah, about that time. So not much leeway for me. So we got some lavish Otterweide. And that should give me some cadmium and also some atmospheric gases, which, if I can show you Project Endurance again, we need the Otterweide for this here, and we also need some atmospheric gases. So both of them are coming off the list once we have finished this. I also have a question. Like, since you know how hard it is to get the moon ore, I could just after having the required amount for the curse, for the endurance, I could just mine more moon ore and get the required amount that I need for the curse as well, for example. So I will also be able to check off this type of moon ore completely from my list. So we won't be able to do anything with the moon ore right now, but we will use it later for the curse, for example. And yeah. And I need to still take off this timer. Yeah, I say take what you can. Okay, then we will just do as much moon ore mining as possible. We should now be able to see. Okay, drones are chipping off that cruiser. That's great. Unfortunately, we don't have a prospect. I was told that maybe after getting the endurance, I should also just build myself a prospect, because the recipes for the prospect and the endurance are pretty similar. So if I look here, the prospect needs the same skills. It also needs the same contents. It basically needs everything the same. I think that's exactly the same stuff. Let me just show again. Is it just a second endurance? Yeah, it's just a second endurance. So I will just need all the minerals for the endurance again, and then I will be able to build a prospect. So that means a little bit more ice mining once we have the endurance, and a little bit more moon mining beforehand, and that would mean I could get myself a prospect, not for free, but with a lot less effort. Since I already have all the blueprints, I already have the reaction formulas for the endurance, and since those are the same for the prospect, that's just a little bit more effort in gathering materials and inventing another blueprint, and then we will have ourselves a prospect. So maybe I need to add this on the roadmap, because the prospect will increase the mining yield I will be able to get from those moons a lot. Okay, first cruiser is down. Now onto the second one. Unfortunately, I can't target this one. But I can stop? Nah, I was about that I could stop using my medium shield hardener. But from what it seems, I'd rather keep it running. That's not a good idea to do this. Oh, can I compress this? No. I was wondering why it would show me compress if there is nothing in range. But no, unfortunately, I'm not able to compress. And I'm also not able to dock at the refinery here, so I will just have to drop it at one of those NPC stations. Most likely the industrial station here, or the mining station. And then I will have to take care of this later. By the way, does one of you know, is it possible to reprocess moon ore if you are not an Omega? How does compression normal ores work these days? Yeah, last time when I was mining titanium and also pyrite, I went to a station, a player-owned station, which had a reprocessing rig installed, and that allowed me to use compression. The other thing I know of is that if there is an orca with you, then you can use compression somehow. Hey, Sege, welcome. Great to see you. So as you can see, I'm currently moon mining for some ottervite. Unfortunately, the only ores present are cobaltite and ottervite. So only cadmium and cobalt here. But I take what I can get. Was checking my ottervite stockpiles and forgot the time. No worries. So so that means you still have more than enough of ottervite. Yeah, that is still unchanged then. Exactly. Yeah, Orca can have compression module. No, actually not. No, actually not. Do you mean that you don't have to mine or that you have to mine? I just need to keep an eye on D-scan so no one comes and sneaks up on me. But at the moment, this looks good. So if you want, you can bring your venture down here and we can mine together. Because I'm definitely sure that I won't be able to mine this whole belt alone. So if you want to mine with me together, just bring your own venture down here and we can mine some moon ore together. I don't have to mine, but I also don't really know what to go for next with my main, but I could definitely use some otter to spare. Okay. There is a lot of ottervite here. There is lavish ottervite, and we have like a lot of those. What happened to Maya? Mrs. Wombat and her friend took Maya with them hiking. So that's why Maya is not here, Nightmare Crazy. So she is having a lot of fun outside, and I am able to have a lot of fun in Eve. Did they bring enough treats? Of course. My wife took some treats from the bag and took them with them. So Maya has some treats for the way. Although she wasn't that happy that I just gave Maya treats without without teaching her something. So she's not a big fan of like giving Maya treats when she is not performing anything for it. But just as, hey, here are some treats for you. So maybe I need to change my approach to giving her treats and let her do a trick beforehand or something like that. That's neoliberalism. Come on, neoliberalism. I don't like. Maya deserves a treat. Berda sopped, right? No, I am currently in Udianur. If you see the name of the system up here. And I'm also not mining normal ore, but moon ore. Don't cuss at me, speak English. First cargo is almost full. We're like at 70%. Last time I mined when the Orca was still decent at mining with the drones. Oh, the Orca was a mining ship itself? I did not know that. That's kind of handy. I thought that the Orca was always like a support ship. Very strong German accent. Are you very sure that you want to hear that, Sege? It seems. Obviously. Okay. Okay, then here we go. Let's set up a timer for 2 minutes. And then you can have your very strong German accent. I'm deeply sorry for everyone that has to listen. Let me see. Where is my 2-minute timer? Here it is. Okay, guys. So, the Otterweit is almost ready. And we have the Otterweit in our cargo hold. Our mining cycle is almost finished. Let's see how much cycles we take until we are ready to get the stuff. And then I will see how much cobalt I'm actually able to extract from the lavish Otterweit. And then we can see how much I need to mine. Hello, Matt Rambo. Welcome. Unfortunately, you will have to endure the very strong German accent at the moment. So, deeply sorry for this, but Sege did redeem this. This is the content I came for. Okay. That's fair, if you want to hear that. So let me first give you a shout out, Rambo. So Matt Rambo is also a fellow streamer and a very good one indeed. And unfortunately, this shout out did not take off. Let me correct this. And now it should work. Okay, so if you haven't followed, please give Mr. The Matt Rambo a follow. He's a great streamer and he is calling himself Mr. Sossig and doing a lot of jokes about wieners and German Würstchen. So that's very funny all the time. So only 9 seconds left. And finally, come on, here's the timer. And timer went off. Okay, so perfect. Now I can speak normally again. Fascinating that you have to think about that. Ah, German. Snack break. Thank you, Dio. That's indeed very handy, since I still have my snack box here sitting on the side. Mmm, tasty. Oh, a lizard. By the way, since I don't know the meme, where does this lizard meme originate from? It's from TikTok. Okay. Maybe that's why I don't know it, because I'm like nowhere in social media. I couldn't resist buying one. Wait a second. Ah, so we do. So how do you enjoy your snack box, Dio? You're actually pretty close to me. The end of a Pixar movie. Whoa, whoa, what's this? No doggo treats. Yeah, unfortunately, your Skyblade, no doggo treats today. So hello and welcome to all of the new people that just joined the stream. And I hope that you are doing fine. I am the WarpingWombat, and I'm doing an Ironman challenge in EVE. So I'm not allowed to use the player market. And I'm only allowed to use stuff which I have built myself or found myself, except stations. Those are fine. And also like boosters and stuff like that that you get from login rewards or dailies. But no ships, no modules. Everything is self-found here. It's from a post-credit scene of a Pixar movie, Elio. Oh. I have to watch this movie then. I don't know it. Is it on Netflix? Because I do have some Netflix subscription at the moment.
Warp drive active.
22 jumps to be exact. Yeah, okay. 22 jumps is not something I would call very close. So, Leo Skyblade, what did you have for lunch today? And same goes for Rambo. Although I believe that Rambo has had some wieners for lunch, right? Okay, so first stuff goes... Oh, nice! We got an extruded compact heatsink. Those are handy. Very, very cool. Let's put this all here. And let's get rid of the moon ore. So, since the moon ore is kind of hard to transport, I will just reprocess it right away. So we will get 34 atmospheric gases and 132 cadmium. And let's go and get the next charge of moon ore. Nah, it's very close. My Draviel can cover that distance in 14 minutes. Oh, a meta heatsink is always nice to see. Indeed. Meta heatsinks are very welcome. Also, since I have a Harbinger now, as you can see here, we just put it out of the oven this morning. So the Harbinger is sitting here, ready to be fit. And that means that I'm not sure whether it is today, but very soon I will be able to fly with the Harbinger, and also I will be able to use the heatsinks. So those are very welcome for me. So, Mr. Rambo, you still haven't told me what you had for lunch today. I'm serious about this question. Lunch. It's not even breakfast time. Nothing. Oh. But eating is important. You can't just have nothing for lunch. Almost awesome Harbinger. Yeah, right. And Sege, have I shown you the skin? Did you saw the skin that Stoffel did for me? Hey, Gobrick, welcome. Gobrick is also another fellow streamer, so let's also give him a shout out. So here you are, Gobrick. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. No, probably not. So let me show you. Oh, thank you, Daniel. Much appreciated. That's very kind. I appreciate it. So I am very happy that you like what I'm doing here. And thank you for the follow, Bergsken Twitch. Let me check something real quick. Okay. Hey, Stoffel, welcome. I just saw that follower-only chat is still enabled from last time's stream, so that's why I disabled it again. It was only a special I did for last time's stream because we were hosting a 400 follower special. And I wanted the prizes to be mainly going to my followers and not just people coming in randomly for the prizes. I hope that you all understand this. So let me show you the skin that Stoffel did for me. Jeff says hi. So this here is the very special Harbinger skin. I am so excited to finally be able use that one, which is this one here. Look at how beautiful this Harbinger looks like. That was made by Stuffle himself. And it's a one of one just for a Wombat. So no one else in whole New Eden has this skin. Ooh, fancy. I'd love to have that in purple. I can only imagine that. Thank you for the raid, Clogger666. How was your stream? And let me also give you a shout out. Here you are. So, beautiful people here. If you haven't followed Clogger666, please also leave him or her some love. Okay, so Sega has joined us now. So if any one of you wants to go here as well, just get yourself a venture and come here, and we can mine together. Followed. Weren't you following Stoffel? Ah, Clogger. You followed Clogger. I was wondering for a moment. So what kind of content did you do, Clogger, today? We are doing some chill moon mining at the moment because I am doing an Ironman challenge in Eve, which means I can only use stuff which I have built or found myself, except of stations and boosters and stuff like that. So I'm currently gathering moon ore, which I need for building an Endurance, which is one of the ships that I have on my to-do list. A level 4 missions and a bit of a chat. Oh, nice. I know that a lot of people enjoy running level 4 missions. So let me all introduce you, since the new viewers probably haven't seen them. Let me show you Project Endurance. So this here is the list of required materials and components I need for building myself an Endurance. And we are currently trying to get this here. We are mining Ottervite, which contains cadmium and also some atmospheric gases. So we are trying to complete this here from the list. And after we have the cadmium, then we will also go for the cobalt. So we have 2 of those items checked off the list here. Unfortunately, getting the moon ore is kind of complex, I would say, since it involves me flying around in the whole area, searching for other refineries that have an active moon pulling process, and then trying to measure when that moon will pop by flying there every day, or not every day, but every few days, measuring the distance that the moon chunk has traveled to calculate the estimated time when the moon will be popping. And yeah, and I did this for about 15 different systems. And this here was one of the systems that I just found today had popped. So that's why we are here, and we are currently mining this moon ore. Not sure if that's reasonable to set up, but for the list, it would be helpful to have a more visible cursor. I don't think I can do that, to be honest. I'm not sure if I'm able to change my Eve cursor. Since that is the Eve cursor, you know? Let me see. User interface. Cursor. Is there a bigger cursor? Font size. I know YOLO mouse works for Eve. I thought maybe you could do a special cursor for the overlay. I'm not sure if you are able to change your cursor for an overlay. I'm not that deep into OBS. Like, I'm still a noob in OBS. I'm just happy with the stuff that I managed to achieve. But unfortunately, not that good with OBS. Maybe Mr. Rambo, which is a much more professional streamer than I am. Maybe you know that. Hey, Gobrick, thank you for lurking. But I'm not sure if you're supposed to do that. Yeah, I'm also not sure. I also don't have YOLO mouse, so it would require me to get YOLO mouse first. I know that my wife is using YOLO mouse, but I never had a problem with the cursor, to be honest. That's why I'm currently seeing if it's possible to change the width of the cursor in Eve itself. But I don't see any option for this. So I don't think it is there. I use it for Guild Wars 2. That's funny, because Mrs. Wombat is also using the YOLO mouse for Guild Wars 2. She is part of a World of War, not World of Warcraft. What is called? World versus World. She's part of a World versus World raiding or roaming group. So she does some small scale, and she's also part of a static raiding group, which does like all the challenge modes of the different raids. And that's why she uses YOLO mouse to like keep track of her cursor when there's a lot of effects going on her screen. So we do we have something to shoot rats on site? Yes, I have some hobgoblins with me, Sege, and I have already cleared 2 cruisers which were here with me. A bit sad that I quit Guild Wars 2 right before raids came out. You know what is funny? I quit Guild Wars 2 after raids came out. I played like Guild Wars 2 very heavily, but then Albion Online sparked my interest, and then I quit Guild Wars 2 and went into Albion Online. On the American server. And now there's an EU server, so one thing I have in mind, maybe if I get bored of the Eve Ironman challenge, I will start a new Ironman challenge in Albion Online, just for fun. Or I think after raids came out, but my folks weren't ready for raiding yet. The thing about Guild Wars 2 is that I enjoyed Fractal of the Mists a lot. Like, I was running Fractal of the Mists all the time. I also was speed running all the different dungeons. But once the raids came out, suddenly there was like DPS meters, there were suddenly rotations that you need to learn. You needed to play like multiple classes with multiple professions, and that was like coming so much on top of it. And I'm not the player that likes to like have a game as it's his second job, which is kind of funny to say since streaming Eve is now a second job to me. But yeah, that's why I stopped playing Guild Wars 2, and while I was going for the Albion Online. Rats. Okay. The only problem is I only have 17 kilometers, so I hope that those are not bothering you, but instead are bothering me. You picked Eve. That's right. I picked Eve. So let's see if we can do a skin giveaway today. For all those loyal people that showed up here to see me mining some moon. And what kind of skin would be fitting? Oh, I just lost the connection. Oh no. Same. Okay, that's unfortunate. I hope that my drones are still there when I start the game up again. Otherwise, this will be a little bit problematic. I'm still online. Okay. Maybe it has something to do with Germany, since Sega is also German. Let me see if I can reconnect to my lost drones. No, 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 don't warp away. Oh, yeah, right, warp. I was, no, don't warp, but then I saw that I was like very, very far away. Maybe Germany or a server crashed. Yeah, sure. Let me, oh, I have my drones in my bay. That's even better. So orbit again. And drones are out, so if the rats are going to attack me, I will just have my drones go for them. Emergency warp. Yeah, exactly. Like I was confused for a moment, but it was the emergency warp. Hey, Autonomous Donk, thank you so much for your raid. Let me also give you a shout out. So how are you doing? And what did you do in your stream? But alas, I need to get home. Yeah, sure. Crash and disconnect detection systems will auto-dock your drones and warp away from the area. Oh, that's handy. I did not know that. So that means that if I have drones out and my connection gets lost, that my drones will come back to my drone hold. That's cool. Is docking drones new? I believe I lost tons of those to disconnect before. I think that only works if your drones are not too far away. Just like that comes in a lot of handy. Yeah, that's true. I'm wondering whether this also applies for Abyssal. Although you will lose your ship in Abyssal space if you lose connection, so most likely not. Or if it does, it won't matter. So what I was about to say, I wanted to do a skin giveaway. And I, since the skin came back to me, we are giving away a Malediction Sidrin Burn skin. So let me start a giveaway for this one. Malediction Sidrin Burn. I will also show you the skin before. Sidrin Burn skin. And that's the 100. So giveaway is up. The skin that you are all able to win is this one. So this is the normal Malediction. And this here is the Sidrin Burn skin. It looks like this. So if you want to have this skin, use !buy note to enter the giveaway. It is a nice skin. That's true, and it's very shiny. I only know one skin that is shinier than this one, and that's my own skin, which I made, but I did not sequence. So let me show you here. I did do a Executioner skin, and this one is maybe not shiny, but very colorful. I think that's a very cool looking skin. It's like one part is yellow, purple and blue, and one part is very green. So that's one I would like to use in the future, but not now. I have other priorities. Oh, Sege. Oh, do you have also drones out? Oh, perfect. Your own skin. Calm down with the lotion, TheNev. Okay. I won't advertise my own skins anymore. Could someone scout Vhem for me? I want to pass through there. It's right to there where you are, Wombat. Vhem. Unfortunately, there is no system called Vhem. Maybe it was a typo? Vhan. Vhan. Oh, that's one jump away. Sege, could you do me a favor and just jump to Vhan? That's just the neighboring system, and see if there are any like gankers there. That would be perfect. Then Nightmare Crizzy would be able to join us here. Oh, I'm just teasing. We love seeing the skins you have collected. It's not my collection though. The skins are still in my Paragon lab or studio. I think they call it studio. Okay, so giveaway is up for the skin. Everything is perfect. Bihan is clear. Okay, so Nightmare Crizzy. Skinner Studio to be precise. Thank you for correcting me on that one. So Nightmare Crizzy, as you have heard, the studio, the system is clear. So if you want, you can join us. And my mining lasers are not working. I'm just why is nobody telling me? Like literally, you all are sitting here watching me circling a moon without having my mining lasers activated. Are you serious? Now we're mining again. And that also has attracted the rats again. The golem doesn't have any skin. I might need to look into this skins sequencing. The golem does have many skins. I think there are also some very nice golem skins. Let me check this for you. So if I go for the golem. It is a marauder, I believe, right? Yes, it is a marauder. So we have the Sidrin Burn skin. We have the DHL skin. I personally like this one, the Vital Shift Ego. This one looks very cool. State Police skin. So the police skin is very nice. Retta Sunset, okay. That one is not bad. But not my style. The Melegrin Marshlight. This one is very cool. With the thing on top here. The Kalakiota skin. And the Headhunter. So I think there are some very nice looking skins for the golem, to be honest. I'm coming in a ship that can handle the rats. You are a professional, sir. How dare we question your skills? No accepting outside help, including backseat gaming. I am accepting any kind of backseat gaming, so... As long as you handle the rats and not me, we can be friends. I wouldn't shoot you. I'm currently handling the rats myself, by the way, while you are talking. Just saying. Kimotoro skin was nice, but 4.5 billion. A bit too rich for me. I can understand that. Feel free either way. Ventures is considered ammunition. Oh wait, my shields are at 25%. So maybe I need to change my orbit. We'll see. At the moment, the shields are still holding, so everything is fine. I'm a very nice person. Just don't test the niceness bringing a lot of DPS with me. Yeah, Nightmare Cruzy came to me last time I was in a belt, and he was flying a support ship, which boosted my shield region. So although I didn't have great problems with the rats, it was still appreciated. If you shoot my venture, you lose more on ammo than it costs me on materials. And there we go. And we are full. So let's take the wreck and get my drones. Using lenses. Alright, never mind. So let's warp to the mining station and drop off the moon ore. Then you lose on the ISK per hour. I find it very funny, Sega, how you are negotiating with him, trying to convince him that it is not worth to shoot you financially wise.
Docking permission requested.
I would love to see you arguing with a ganker. Like if somebody brings his catalysts down and then you say, oh, but it's not worth for you to shoot me. Like you will lose more than if you shoot me than if you don't. I actually do that. Okay, that's kind of hilarious. I never did this, but to be honest, I was never shot. So I lost a few ships, but those were always in gate camps. So how much cadmium do I have? I have 264 cadmium now. And how much cadmium do I need? Let me see. I need a total of 400 cadmium. Yeah, 400 cadmium. So let's go back and mine the rest of it. I wouldn't shoot you in general, just not how I play Eve. I actually do that. Many gankers stop shooting you once you fly the 10th venture at the moon. Isn't cadmium a drug? No, cadmium is a heavy metal. Back in the day, it was pretty normal to be taken hostage by a pirate and pay a ransom. He might still shoot you though. How can you take someone ransom? You mean like they were going to disrupt your warp? Is that what you mean with that they would take you hostage? I'm gonna start snorting heavy metals then. They disrupt you and offer a fee to stay alive. Okay, no, I wouldn't do that. Yes, point you and convoy you for a ransom. I would say, like, shoot me and let's get this over with. Yeah, we were catching people and make them stop and then offer them a deal. Like, if you catch my venture and say, hey, give me 5 million and we'll let your venture live, I would say, yeah, come on, just shoot me. But we were really letting people go and fees were cheap. Okay, Yduck. Then I think that's fine. And also, welcome to the stream. I didn't saw you typing before. So, how are you doing? And most importantly, what did you have for lunch today? In Discord, we have had discussions if we would be in the rules with Ironman if you ransom someone to leave their ship and then board that. You know, Sege, I had people that said, what would happen if I come to your place and I will just drop a jettisoned container which has like 1 million tritanium in it? Would you be able to take this? And since I am allowing stuff that is in space, that's kind of a gray zone for me. Hey, Elemark, how is the ironing going? I found a moon. So I'm currently mining a moon for otavite, which is one of the ores. This ore contains cadmium, for example, and I need this ore for my endurance. So that's why I'm currently mining this one. And after I have enough otavite, I will go for the cobaltite. And after I have enough cobaltite, I will just mine however long it takes. Like, the more moon ore I am able to get, the better it is. Yeah, I know that's that one. That's kind of bullshit. But actually winning in PvP to earn a ship is legit. That's right. It is legit. We love ourselves some man doing the ironing once in a while. I was wondering, is your only source of ISK killing rats? No, it's not the only source. I found, for example, overseer effects in combat sites, which I was able to sell to NPCs. I also found some abyssal data banks and sleeper, like the sleeper loot in deep flow rifts. So that was one kind of income for me, one source of income. And I also did some, what are they called? Observatory infiltration data sites. So I was able to get some of those components, which I was also able to sell to NPCs. Ah, so you can sell to NPCs. Yeah, I can sell to NPCs. Oh, and Nightmare Crizzy wants to learn something new about wombats. I will be very happy to provide this for you. Let me have a look on my big list of wombat facts. And wombat wisdom. Okay, that's a very basic fact, but hey, basic facts are also here, so you will have to go for that. Do you know that wombats can sleep belly up with their legs in the air? Like, normally animals don't do that. They usually lay on their belly, but wombats actually sleep sometimes on their back with all the legs in the air. So like my dog when she is relaxing. So here is your wombat fact. I hope that you didn't knew that already. I do remember it right that sellable loot is regularly in hacking sites now and not only on the event sites anymore. There are some hacking sites, Sege. There are some specific drifter hacking sites and those have sellable loot. But yeah. That's right. I also found those already and was able to sell some to the NPCs. There is also NPC trade goods, which you can buy and sell on a rather small margin. Right, I did this in my last stream, by the way. I was selling and buying some Vitok. Yeah, I knew that. My dogs does the exact same thing. All right, for a moment, I didn't realize we were talking about the wombat animal. I mean normal hacking sites. There was something with Explorer journals or something. I'm sure that was removed again. Not sure if that was removed again. Okay, then I can't answer that. I just know that that there are special drifter sites, and those drifter sites they have specific kind of loot which you can sell to the NPCs. Wombat, the content creator, also does that, but he sleeps with his hands across the chest in his coffin under the flat. Hey, don't bring that up again. I'm not a vampire. How often do I need to tell you this? Is Udaf friends or some rando? Udaf is nobody I know. Like, if you want to hunt him, go for it. He's also not a new player. You are not a vampire yet. I totally agree to that, Sege. I'm not a vampire yet. I may become a vampire if, I don't know, something happens in my life. But at the moment, I can assure you I am not a vampire. Lol, did you get the child support paid to the pregnant wombat? No, I did not pay any child support to the pregnant wombat. Because I have Mrs. Wombat sitting at home. And I need my all my money to provide for my own children. And as I said to you, I have no relationships to pregnant wombat. Keyword, yet. That sounds like something a vampire would say. I guess you're right with that, but still, I can still assure you that I'm not a vampire. I went out in the sun. I go out every day with my dog, so I have no problems being in the sun. And I think that is some kind of proof that I'm not a vampire. So what is your goal in... wait a second. What is your short-term goals? Build some ships and plex your account. That's a great question. My short-term goals are building some ships. Not plexing my account though, because I am not plexing my account myself. Like, if... I play as an alpha. If you want me to do Omega content, I'm happy to provide this for you, like the endurance, for example. But you have a few ways how you can help me get to Omega. The first thing that already some people did in the past is they gifted me some Omega directly through the NES store. The other option is to use my referral link. If you do a new account with my referral code, I will get 15 days of Omega if you get yourself Omega on that account. And the third option is if I am able to get to EVE Partner, because if I'm able to get to EVE Partner status, then I will have Omega being paid by CCP. So these are the three ways that I know of that I can get Omega. My name is Vlad and I'm not a vampire. You guys remember that Magica? Currently working towards an endurance for reasonable ice mining. Exactly. Like, currently I'm working towards an endurance because the endurance is the first ship which I need to do ice mining, as Sega just said, because the other ships, like I want to build, for example, the Curse or later the Paladin, they also require a substantial amount of ice. And if you don't have a dedicated ice mining ship, this will be kinda hard. So that's why I went for the endurance first. I am a vampire. I'm sleeping around 4 AM and never leave home. Just cause the relationship no longer exists does not end the responsibility. then go and ask Pregnant Wombat. Last time I saw Pregnant Wombat, there was no words of child support. So I guess we're fine with that. By the way, for all the new people that don't get this insider joke, there is a Twitch user which goes by the name of Pregnant Wombat, and people were joking that I am owing Pregnant Wombat some child support, so that's where this comes from. So just so you know how this originated. And by the way, at the moment, we currently have Omega until the end of October. So this is the current state of my Omega. Once we are at the end of October, Omega will run out, and this will put a stop to Project Endurance, if I'm not finished at that point. Which means I will just go back to normal content, like going for the Harbinger, ratting, and also doing like wormhole ratting and stuff like that. And I'm also able to farm ISK for the Apocalypse blueprint in the future. The only thing I'm not able to do is ice mining, and I'm also not able to use my skill queue anymore, but I can still do moon mining, for example. What about the Paladin? For the Paladin, I will need the Apocalypse blueprint. That's why to go for the Paladin, I need to go for Apocalypse, and then I need to invent the blueprint for the Apocalypse to be able to get the Paladin later. So that's how this works. Depends on moons, but reaching endurance till then sounds very doable. The problem, Sege, at the moment is really the moons. Because let me show you Project Endurance again. Here. These here at the bottom. Thulum, Promethium, Neosimium. Those are coming from our 64 moons. And those are kind of hard to get. And then we have the Technetium. This one here. And the Hafnium from the Zircon and the Carnotide. And those are also kind of hard to get. So down here. These here. These will be the hardest to get. The others here, the top ones, like the Bitumens, the Zeolites, the Zilvite, the Coesite, I will be able... No, only the Zilvite, the Zeolites, and Bitumens I will be able to get from High-Sec. And the Coesite, Cobaltite, Chromite, and stuff like that, those are coming from Low-Sec, as well as the Carnotite and stuff like that, but they are very rare in Low-Sec. Oh wait, are Marauder alpha ships? No, Marauders are no alpha ships. But a battleship is an alpha ship. So I can get myself a blueprint for an Apocalypse, and I will be able to use that Apocalypse and go for it. So that's why I say that even if we lose Omega down the line, we will still be able to do content. It will just be a little bit different kind of content. Sadly, don't know about current moon landscape, but R64 always felt pretty doable to me. Alpha ships are Tech 1 up to Battleship and the Venture. Exactly. By the way, 15 minutes left for the giveaway, so if you haven't entered, !buy note to win yourself a Malediction Sidrin Burn skin. Let me also show you again. Sidrin. So this is the skin we're giving away right now. A Malediction Sidrin Burn skin. It's very flashy and very green. So if you want to win this, !buy note will get you a ticket. And I have the strange interference sound again. Let me restart Spotify so we get rid of this. It should be gone now. I don't know what this is, but sometimes Spotify does this. Wombat, I hear speaker static. Yeah, exactly. That's why I did this right now. I hope that you are fine and your ears are relaxing again. I don't want your ears to be stressed out. There you go, electronic interference from the listening devices. But we should not have any problems with the interference. Someone is ECMing you. All gone now. Perfect. Okay, let's go for the loot. And let's see how much of the moon ore I have now in my cargo hold. And I overshoot it. And loot. Okay. Let's put the stuff in the station.
Warp drive active.
And let's see if that is enough Ottervite. By the way, Sege, would you recommend to first like mine all the Ottervite and then go for the Cobaltite, or doesn't it matter and I can just go for the Cobaltite and the Ottervite in no particular order? Or is Ottervite like rarer than Cobaltite?
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay.
Permission requested.
You were talking about government and guns too much on the one of those streams. Now they are watching you. Would be funny if that was true, to be honest. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong station. Dang it. I thought I was at the right one, but I warped to the wrong station. This is not the mining station. Where's the mining station? Oh, it is the mining station? Now I am confused. Oh, I did not drop it off at the mining station. I want to do this, but I dropped it off at the wrong. Thank you so much for the sub, Santo Sotax. And welcome to the community. By the way, if you are in the Discord, you also have now access to the special subscriber-only chat. Oh, look, there are a lot of people coming. I'm wondering what they are all about. Ottervite is R16 and Cobaltite is R8. So Ottervite is rarer in that case, right? Okay, that's interesting to know. I don't have enough cargo space. What a pity. Let me get this. Okay, then I'll just do it in this station. It doesn't matter. Okay. So how are you, Sato Sotax? Are you doing fine today? We got company, careful. Out of curiosity, does mining in low-sec make people hunting you often, or is it not that bad? I haven't been hunted in low-sec for mining so far. It happened once, but I was able to shrug off the ganker pretty easily. Low-sec is generally not that bad. It is pretty empty at most places, but you gotta keep an eye out, especially if mining other people's moons. Local spiking in low-sec is scary as hell. Good. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Like at the moment, I am mining some moon ore here, which I need for building my endurance. And beforehand, I was doing some studies since I have a very important exam for a certificate, which I'm going to take on Friday. But I can't learn the whole day. So after 8 hours of studying, I am now brain dead and I don't want to do any more studying for the moment. I will do some more in the evening, but for the moment I'm finished, and that's why I thought it would be a perfect time to go into Eve and do some very chilled moon mining. A generally good idea to check if people are inside the refinery station. I mean, I remember trying it once or twice, but that was, I know, 10 years ago. At least in the low-sec space, I was not very good idea. I am gonna fucking break my PC. I wish it would stop crashing for no reason. Wait, you're still in school? No, I'm not in school. I am taking a exam for a ISQB foundation level certificate, which is a certificate for the International Software Architecture Qualification Board. So I am a software developer for like 10 years now, and I am taking a certificate for software architecture. So that's what I'm doing. But since I had the workshop, I had a workshop beforehand to get prepared for this. The preparation time for the exam is not company time anymore. So I will have to prepare in my free time. And that's why I did this in my vacation, since preparing for an exam with kids at home while school and stuff like that, that's kind of hard, you know? Did you see CCP is hiring? You could be CCP Wombat. Better apply. I think game development and software development are like totally different things, to be honest. WarpingWombat, what language do you code in? Most of the stuff I do is done in C#. So we are working on a big enterprise application for the German government at the moment. And the backend is in C# with our ASP.NET Core. And the front end is Angular, with which is like JavaScript superset. So it's a JavaScript framework. I guess you know that. And we have a microservices application. So we are using Azure Service Bus. And everything is, communicating through messages. So that's how this is all set up. Hope you are not on one of those government projects that are technical dumpster fires. No. We are using cutting edge technology. Like, we are one of the first projects for the German government that are actually allowed to use agile project techniques. Normally, those are planned as waterfalls. And we are the first project that is like delivering every 3 to 4 weeks. So this is our release schedule. Normally, government projects are like, okay, we do a release once half a year or something like that. I work for the British government. They are terrible employers. The best thing is I am not working for the government. I am working for a private company which does projects for the government. So I have a very, very good company, which really takes care about their employees and also like pays a lot of learning stuff. But we are working for the German government. So my company is being paid by the German government for creating this kind of project for them. First agile project in 2025 sounds very German. It is indeed, Sage. Like you would laugh at how funny things you have if you speak with people from the government departments and stuff like that. Wombat, what to mine? I'd suggest you to take some cobaltite once you got the otavite you need. Okay, thank you. Yeah, then that was like also my plan. So I said to myself, I will take some otavite until I have enough to like reach the limit. And then I will go for the cobaltite. And after I have all the cobaltite and all the otavite I need for my endurance, then I will go back and I will do just the otavite, since that one is the rarer version. Geez, so many of us work for governments. I work for SSA in USA. What is the SSA? You need to explain that acronym for me. And by the way, 3 minutes left for the giveaway. So if you want to join in for the giveaway, !buy node will get you a ticket. I am sure the project name is Wombat. Am I in a special service chat or? Project name is not Wombat. No, sadly not. Social Security Administration. Oh, thank you. Okay. Now I can think about something. So, I'm very interested to see which of you will be able to win. By the way, Leo Skyblade, have you gotten over the fact that you had to pay Daniel Uchtland the skin for the Paladin? Or am I stirring up old wounds here? You don't need to answer. If you don't want, you can just use no. Okay. I didn't want to stir up old wounds. Okay, so 2 minutes left for the giveaways. By the way, if we get to 500 followers, that is 60 followers left for the moment, I will be doing a giveaway of a very special item, which I have been given myself as a giveaway, which is a Nidogur. So this ship was given to me to give away as a 500 follower special. So if you are interested and you like my content, now is your time to follow this channel and get a chance to win this beauty. That is a big ass ship. It is indeed. It's very, very big. It's the best looking carrier. Hey Nakahasu, welcome. I wonder how big this is. I never saw it in real life. I just found a Nidogur when I was coming here. Like when I flew from Parto down to Udianur, I saw a Nidogur, but there were also a lot of other different ships, and I didn't want to risk my venture. So that's why I didn't went to take a look at the Nidogor. The problem with those is moving them to where you need them. It's kind of rusty though. Hey, Dog Spirit, but the thing is rusty. Can it even fly? That is a great question. I can't answer you that, but we will find that out once we have the 500 follower special, and one of you will get the chance to get one of those. Let's do the draw for the giveaway, and let's see who of you is the lucky winner of the Sidrin Burn skin. And the lucky winner is Chamfin. Congratulations, Chamfin. You won yourself a Sidrin Burn skin for the Malediction. Could I please get your IGN? And then I will send it over to you. Oh, look, Sege, one of the owners of the moon we are mining has arrived in the system. Now let's see his reaction. So far, nothing has happened. Chamfin, are you here? Okay, he just left the system again. Everything is fine. Okay, Chamfin, since you are not here, I will have to do a redraw. So I will give you a few more seconds. And then I will have to redraw. Okay. Then let's draw another winner. Ooh, you caught with greasy paws. He's going to get a ship to clean up his moon. Thank you, Dog Spirit, for the follow. How are you doing? And the winner of the giveaway is Elemak. Congratulations, Elemak. Could you please give me your IGN and I will send over the Malediction skin to you? Naga Zin. Okay. Let me not find in contracts. I want to create a contract. So this is the contract. Naga Zin. Here you go. You have 1 week to claim it, otherwise it goes back to the giveaway pot. I am actually pure Amar. That's the way. Yeah, I'm also pure Amar. So far, I'm only flying Amar ships. And the Ore Venture. This is the only exception. Great lurking since months. No clue why I didn't follow it yet. Maybe on YouTube. Ah, cool. So you're also following on YouTube. That's great. By the way, sorry that I have not been able to upload the videos or publish the videos on YouTube. I'm currently very busy in real life because of my exam, and I can't really keep up the schedule with the uploads on YouTube at the moment. So we are at 61, I believe, was the last upload which I did on YouTube, and we are at 73 on the actual journey. But I will try to catch up on this once the exam is over. My plan is to publish episode 63 this week, and then go for the other ones maybe during the weekend. But great that you are enjoying my Ironman series, and as you see here, we're currently mining the moon, so we are almost able to check the Ottavite, which provides the cadmium here, off the list. So this one here. Had to reload. Delay with the chat was getting too long. Oh, That's problematic. By the way, if any of you wants to join us here, we are already like 3 people. You can just find yourself a venture and fly down here to Udianor, and we can mine some moon ore together. Since it's so much ore, I will never be able to clean up this whole belt by myself. And be aware that this moon is not belonging to me, so we are mining another person's moon here. So just so you know it. We are we are PvP mining. Feel free to steal whatever you want. Whose moon is it? It's on my end. I'm on cell service in an unlisted government office downtown. Moon Ninjas Assemble. This moon is from, let me see. It's a corporation called Radioactivia, which is part of the Losenchaya Shulupen Alliance. Some Russian alliance, it seems. So it's their moons, but we're just mining them because they are up for grab. We are pirates after all. And by the way, let's look for a new skin, since the last giveaway has finished. Let's see what we are able to provide. Let's go for a Paladin Deathglow Remnant skin. You're stealing from Russians? Crazy, man. Yes, we are crazy. So, Leo Skyblade, although you weren't able to win the Paladin last time, here is your chance to win a Deathglow skin for the Paladin. So, giveaway is up. This is the skin you are going to be able to win. This one here. So, for your future Paladin, maybe. Oh, nice! I've completed the daily. That's lovely. Let's claim the rewards. And we are ready. And now I want to get my Rex. Wombats, the Rex I made, you can keep. I have no need for their contents. Thank you a lot. I will take them. Since I would have been able to kill them without your help. But it was nice that you jumped in and did it nonetheless. Oh, nice. And what is the contents of the other rack? And this is all the Ottervite we need for the moment. So just so you know, I'm not checking this off the list until it's in my container. So if the moon ore is in my container in Parto, which is called Project Endurance, that is the moment when I will check up the stuff on the list. Because it could still happen that we go home and we get blown up on the way, and then we lose all the moon ore. So that's why I'm not checking them off the list until we have them in the station. But technically, we are finished with the Ottervite for the Endurance. Ah, time to redeem some stuff. What do you have to redeem, Sege?
Warp drive active.
Oh, look, there is one of Shadow Cartel. Let's see if he travels here to shoot us. Maybe Nightmare Cruzy can take him out then.
Permission requested.
Sorry, what I mean is it about time to redeem some points? About 10k worth. No. Don't go for that. You can't do this when I have like a rare kind of module. Like some Dead Space module. I don't fuck with the cartel. That's fair. It could backfire. So we have reprocessed it. And we have now over 100 atmospheric gases. We need exactly 100. And we need 400 cadmium. And we have 528. So we have enough cadmium and enough atmospheric gases. So now is the time to go for the cobaltite and get ourselves some cobalt. Oh, you want to rename my ship? Hey, Sla Capybara. Of course I will rename my ship for you. Let me do Uvo ship Uvo. Run now. Why? There is no one here. Why should we run? These are only normal scanner probes, Nightmare Crizzy. We don't need to worry about normal scanner probes. Those are not combat scanner probes. There is a pacifier, which means this guy is scanning down some cosmic signatures in this system. So we don't need to worry. Don't see it in the rules. Honestly, I like hearing your reaction more than having this desire to spend the points. If that happens too regularly, I will have to increase the price on that redeemable. Be right back. Okay, Sege. No worries. Wait, why did I stop? Look, and now he's gone. Going to save up for double VIP. I don't think there is such a thing as double VIP, Leo Skyblade. At least I haven't thought about. Oh, look! The owner of the moon is back. Or one of the owners of the moon is back. But also, if he warps, he will probably land on the Athanor, and then we will still have enough time to warp away. So you don't really need to worry as long as nobody is here with us or on D-scan. Let's just hope I'm able to get enough cobalt before we are being shrugged off from the moon here. So, Sla Capybara, how have you been doing today? And, of course, what did you have for lunch? I did rename my ship. Yeah, I did it. So ship is renamed. I was today in dentist. Oh, so you were at the dentist. Ah, dentist is not my favorite place to be. Definitely not. Because I have a very strong phobia of needles. So I don't like to get infusions. How are those called? I believe it's infusion, right? Let me look this one up. Vaccination. Okay. I don't like to get vaccinations because, yeah, I have a very strong phobia of needles. Don't go near me with that shit. But they are important, so I still have to take them. It's just that I have a strong phobia, so I will have to bite my way through them. Me too. I have to remove 2 dents. Oh, you had to remove 2 of your teeth. No, 2 dents in your teeth, not 2 teeth. 2 teeth would be brutal. So how much cobaltite do we get? Oh, we actually get only cobalt from them. We don't get any atmospheric gases. So the only thing we get is cobalt. But that means it should be very fast until we have it. So let me see how much cobalt do I have. I still have some cobalt. Oh, I only have some cobaltite. So I guess I already have enough cobalt. But we still will mine some. Let me check it on Project Endurance real quick. So, at the moment, we need 200 cobalt in total. So let's see how much cobalt I will get from 1 full cargo. Xeon Hema. Zerg Reborn. Okay. He also left the system. Let me check where is Odianor. Okay, so the reason why so much people are passing through this system is because it is on the direct route down to Core Azor. So we are on the route between Core Azor and Iridia. And people that want to go from Iridia to Core Azor or from Core Azor to Iridia are need to pass through Odianor. That's why so many people are coming through this system. But since they are not bothering me, I don't care. And while we're mining here, we can also hide the overview for some very beautiful screenshots. Ah, Eve is such a beautiful game. Only chat is still showing, but that's not a problem. Let me take a screenshot. Just for the lols. Hello? Where's my screenshot? Okay, screenshot has been taken. Try to make screenshots, but there's always this Ironman figure in the top left corner. Not sure why. We can hide this. That's not an issue. Let me see. We can also technically hide the chat. If I can find it. No, we can't hide the chat. We can't hide the chat because that's from Stream Elements. But you can now take a screenshot from the middle part, at least. The reason why the Ironman is there, Daniel Uchtland, that is a great question. The reason why it is there is because it is a visual indicator for people. So if they look in Twitch and they see my stream and they have like no clue what I'm doing, this Ironman might give them a hint of what kind of stuff I am doing. You know? That's like a visual indicator to help people see, oh, this guy was doing an Ironman challenge. At least that's what I thought it would be. Not sure if that's working. Like, please give me feedback if you are a new viewer and you have clicked on the stream. If you have clicked on it because you saw the Ironman and you were like intrigued what this Ironman is about. Or you just clicked on the stream nonetheless. That would be interesting to know. So let's put the Ironman back. I hope that you have made your screenshot now. And I will also put back the UI now. Being a rich-ass millionaire buying OP gadgets is exactly what you are all about. I'm not that rich, to be honest. But we'll see, like, how much wealth I am able to accumulate during this Ironman series. Maybe I will be swimming in ISK at the end of it. Not sure. Probably not, but there's still hope. So at the moment, Sege, since you are here now and you weren't, if you do, please tell me your secret. Oh, rats are there. Oh, nice. There's a battleship. Let's see if our drones are able to bring down the battleship, Sege. Ah, I think they are at your location. You probably will have a problem now. You should be able to deal with the frigate, but the battleship is probably a bit too tough. Can I somehow assign my drones to you? No, not that I see it. Oh, you're back to win the other paladin skin now. Yeah, Daniel Uckland, since Sega reminded you. Oh, look, the frigate is not going for me. It's actually going for the Stratius. We are currently hosting a giveaway for a paladin. What was it? Deathglow Remnant skin. So Daniel Uckland, if you want to win another skin for your paladin, you now have the chance to do it. Have to think about where all the printed money is coming from, because that's your only option. I'd say it's mostly due to Ratters and Null, but I might be off. That means you need to up your game and go for a super carrier or something. Luckily, Battleship Rats can't hit anything. That's good, but I believe the Archon should be able to drain your capacitor, if I'm not wrong. Because I've dealt with an Archon last time I did belt ratting, and it definitely was draining my capacitor. Come on, more moon ore. I need more moon goo. By the way, let me take a look at the total. So in my notepad, I have all the projects that I have except the project prospect. As Sega told me, I should get a prospect. So let's add another project here. Let's do project prospect, which we can do after we have the endurance, because that will be very easy. Because the only thing that we need is the moon ore, the ice mining, and the planetary interaction. All the stuff that comes from blueprints and reactions, we already should have this. There we go. Congratulations. So Project Endurance, Project Prospect will only take this here. So we just need the same amount of atmospheric gases. We need the same amount of cobalt, and we also need the same amount of cadmium. Maybe check the stats of the prospect again, but I believe that is useful. Yeah, let's do this. Let's have a look at the prospect. So the endurance gives me the possibility to do ice harvesting, and the expedition frigate. The prospect gives me first of all a mining bonus, but I think the venture already have this, right? Yeah, 5% to mining yield. And 100% mining and gas scoop yield. And we have here 100% mining and gas cloud scoop yield, but we also have a additional 5% bonus to mining yield for the expedition frigate skill. So the prospect does give me a little bit higher yield, although it's only a maximum of 25%. So we will have to decide whether this is worth to go for a prospect if it's only a difference of 25% more mining yield. Since it's not that much more. Only 25% is huge. Okay. Then I guess 25% is worth it. But only if I get expedition frigates to level 5. So that's also a thing. At the moment, I think I have it at 1, or I don't even have leveled it at all. Let me see. If possible, I would ask you to leave the Rex for me, but just if possible. Okay. So I'm not sure about the prospect, but we can still have a look for the curse, since that is the next ship, I believe, that needs moon ore. No, the Stratius is the next ship. And this one needs hydrocarbons and a lot of atmospheric gases. So now it's definitely true that definitely true that I will go for the Ottavite, since that provides a lot of the atmospheric gases. Too late, already got the good stuff. Aw, dang it, Sage. You greedy bastard. What have you got from it? A 500 MN and an 800 millimeter armor plate. Okay, that's not a problem. Be happy with that one. I mean, there are good reprocessable modules. You're totally right about that. But I'm currently looking for better versions of the turrets for my Harbinger. So I'm looking for meta versions of the turrets. You're also doing Ironman. Sege is the leader of my corporation. So yes, he is indeed doing Ironman, since that is the DNA of our corporation. So our corporation is called Kruzek Rule Breaking Bastards, and the corporation is being led by people that all joined because they were inspired by building a Cinnable, doing the Bootstrap to Cinnable challenge, and then started to go for their own kind of Ironman challenge. So as you see here, the important part is that you are playing an Ironman challenge. That is fun for you personally. So the only thing that this corporation is asking for, that you are playing as an Ironman, no matter how the rule set is. And yeah, Sege is indeed the corporation leader. He was inactive for quite some time, but it seems that he has returned to the game recently, which is very cool. And I have finished my Koboldite. I took a break since, but want to go for a T3 on my main, and also thinking about a new character, trying to get an Orca. Oh, that sounds intimidating. But of course, go for it.
Warp drive active.
So we have half an hour, which means we will draw the skin now. Let's see. Last chance for you to get in. So exclamation mark buy note if you haven't entered the giveaway yet.
Docking permission.
And I will draw the winner in 30 seconds. Oh, a lot of you actually haven't gotten into the giveaway. Interesting. So let's reprocess the Koboldite. And we get 132. Okay, so that means we should have enough already. So if I look at Cobalt, I have 77. Oh, probably not. I will need to have more. Okay, so let's go for another round of Cobalt then. And last chance for you. And we are doing the draw now. And the winner is Xanetta1. Congratulations, you won yourself a Paladin Deathglow Remnant skin. The question is, are you here, Xanetta, to claim your prize? Rounds out in excitement and trips over a haggis. Perfect, Xanetta. Great. Let me give it to you. Paladin. This one was the skin. And here you go. Congratulations. This is yours now. Weird, I didn't win. Daniel Uchtland. Just having a paladin in your possession does not mean that you will win every paladin skin I'm offering. But thank you for participating. Let's go for another skin. I mean, it kinda should. Maybe. Let's go for a... Why not? Let's go for a Nerois skin next. So, Stoffel, could you please start a giveaway for a Nerois Inner Zone Vanguard skin? It's this one here. Was expecting to go his way, honestly. Let's see if Stoffel does his mod privileges. Would have been the cherry on the top. If anyone is interested in giving Ironman Kruzek a try, feel free to contact me or Wombat and get your main or alt into the corporation. We have some tools making the data tracking and planning easier. NPC station reprocess percentage is low. Hey, Kamblakati. The current reprocession bonus from the station is 57%. I don't know if that is low, but the thing is I can't really transport the moon ore through low-sec with a big hauler. So why I rather reprocess it here and then transport it with a smaller ship, since the risk is lower of losing it, you know? Because it's not that easy for me to get this moon ore. So I need to be a little bit more risk averse. Because actually the cobalt, if I show you this, the cobalt is only 0.05 M3. And one of those is actually 10,000? No. Oh yeah, one of those is actually 10,000 M3. It seems. Yeah, on the route is also some gates that might be camped. I went through 1 or 2 gate camps to get here. So yeah, there's definitely some gate camps going on. I think we have had enough Maya treats, so let's put a Maya treats message. So let's do a use exclamation mark by node to enter giveaway message. Enter giveaway. So people know which kind of command they need to use. Or maybe I should put that in the stream title. That's actually not that stupid. Let's do by node in the stream title. And then I can keep the Maya message. And I know some gate campers on that route. Oh, so you know them. That makes it even more interesting. So what are your plans in Eve? Like, I know Sega's plans now. But what are your plans? Do you also have some plans that you are trying to achieve? Know them like I know who camps the gates. Ah, I see. If you're going to go through gate camps, why have all your eggs in one basket? Stay cheap and take a few separate trips. That is true. That is definitely true. But the reason is Adventure is a very good ship for escaping, since it is not that easy to be catched. But I still won't take all my eggs in one basket. Like, no way I'm going to do that. And since Sega needs to go the same route, I will also use him as a scout. So you will be my test bunny, Sega. And you can scout the way and I will warp after you. That's true, but you also want to consider what ship you can get through. That's true. That's true as well. Like, I'm not sure. Are you able to get moon ore transported with a shuttle? Because that would make it even easier to transport it. Like, not the moon ore, but the moon minerals. Ah, another sacrificial lamb being led to the slaughter. Shuttle only has like 5 M3 or something. That's true. But as you saw, the cobalt, for example. Cobalt. Here. All this cobalt together has like 6.6 M3. So I will be able to get like most of this cobalt with a shuttle out. Not all of it, but most of it. I can shoot him now if it make you happy. No, don't do that. Use Sunesis. Mine holds like 12 Ti 1000 M3. The problem is, Leo Skyblade, there is no way in the game that you can produce yourself a Sunesis. The Sunesis, the only way to get this is through login rewards. And since you can't use any ship, or I am not allowing myself to use any ship, which I'm not producing myself or found in space, I can never use a Sunesis. Pop goes the wombat. No. Leave me alone. I just want to mine some moon ore in peace. Rules, rules, rules. Of course, Leo Skyblade. Like, my playstyle is all about rules, and I am German, so what are you expecting from me? We Germans love our rules, apparently. A little rebellion would be nice from time to time. I think you will have to speak with the French for that. I think the Germans don't do that often. Oh, but I'm getting some nice is on the side here from bounties. By the way, we have a decision to make. We have 40 million ISK. If we reach 50 million ISK, there are a few things on my list. Let me show you Project Endurance again. So here, if you have a look at the blueprints, for example, we could go for the oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, and helium fuel blocks blueprints. We could also go for the Ram Starship and the crystalline carbonite blueprint, for example. We could technically go for the skill books, for example, the plasma physics, the expedition frigates, or the Galantis Starship engineering skill book. Oh no, I can't get this one, since it's from data sites, I believe. Or another thing which I can go for. Unfortunately, this won't help me with Project Endurance, but it would be a possible thing. Would be, I could go for a nanite repair paste blueprint. This will cost me 50 million, but since I have my PI set up, this would allow me to build my own nanite paste. And that would open up a lot of options for me in faction warfare to finally use auxiliary armor repairers. So what do you think about that? Should we rather go for something towards Project Endurance? Or should we purchase the nanite repair paste blueprint and build ourselves some own nanite repair paste? Should I host a poll for that? Just to see your opinion. Maybe we should host a poll. Let me set this one up. And manage a poll. Okay, let's start a new poll. We have the first question. Nanite repair paste blueprint or EPOs for Project Endurance. Project Endurance. And the other option is nanite repair paste. Okay. I am very excited to see your votes. Wait, is it a commander? What the hell is a commander? Was it a commander? Ah, that battleship had some good bounty. No, I don't think it was a commander. It was just called Archon. Like Blood Raider Archon was the name of the ship. Battle Bluebird. Good. I was going to make some protesting jokes, but Alice Americans live in a glass houses on that topic. Like, don't get too political here. What was the bounty on the Archon, though? I can check this one out, right? Let me see. So it was the Archon divided by 3. So that would be 700, maybe 1 million, about one. I would say 900 or 800,000 ISK was the bounty on the Archon. And we have 15 minutes left for the giveaway. Dead they are. Okay. So let me see. What are the results at the moment for the poll? Okay, so you are guys are voting more towards Project Endurance than the nanite repair paste. Interesting. I don't see a poll, but I vote for Project Endurance cause nanite paste, repair paste isn't going to help you much as you're likely going to be outgunned anytime you engage. Oh, okay. But with nanite repair paste, I would at least be able to repair myself a little bit more than I'm currently am. And so I would be able to survive longer, because at the moment I can only use buffer ships, since Amar ships with only a single armor repairer are useless because they use up too much capacitor. That's why I can only fly buffer fit punchers, for example, at the moment. But with the nanite repair paste, I would be able to use an auxiliary armor repairer, which hopefully should give me a little bit more time when fighting enemies in faction warfare. That's why I considered it. And now we're at 50% on both of those. Oh, dang it. Have I forgotten again? No. We'll see about that. $480. You have forgotten. So Nightmare Crazy is juking the giveaway, the poll again. Dang it. So I will have to host a new poll. Is that what you're telling me? Since I can't trust it. I made it even. But don't do that. I want to see. The poll is pretty useless. Okay. Let me see. Can I change this? No, I can't. Seems like the poll is influenced. Okay, then I will need to set up a new poll, and then this time I will not allow multiple votes, as I forgot to set this. Just wait a second. But the poll was going more towards Project Endurance, so I think that you definitely want Project Endurance more, that you want the nanite repair paste. I just hope nobody noticed but Alice. Like, I don't mind either. We could go for the fuel blocks and stuff like that. That would bring us closer to Project Endurance. But we could also go for the nanite repair paste, because that's something I definitely set my PI up for. So I will be doing the production of nanite repair paste in the future. It's just if we do it now or we do it later. We just want a healthy and happy wombat, honestly. Oh, that's so kind of you. So you can't vote against me getting nanite repair paste, just for your information. We will get the nanite repair paste, no matter what you say. Wombat deserves a treat. You have your channel points. Thank you for the follow, Hoppy432. And welcome to the community. Oh, and Stoffel redeemed some snacks. Nice. I will give myself some snacks. Thank you kindly. So let me see what you have left in the Archon rack. Oh, Hoppy432 is also a streamer. I did not know that. Then, here's your shoutout. And you have like way more followers than me. So I can't really help you grow your community. But yeah, I'm doing an Ironman challenge here, Hoppy. So I'm only allowing myself to use stuff, ships and modules, which I have built or found myself. So I'm currently gathering some moon ore, which I need for building my first endurance, which will be a cornerstone for all the other ships I have in mind in the future. And let's get this one. A cool idea. Thank you. It is not my idea though, so I'm not the first one that had the idea of doing this. It's just I'm thinking I'm the first one that is very vocal about it. Thank you for the follow. Nightmare Crazy, I thought you were following in the last stream. Did you follow already? But I take your follow nonetheless. I'ma be a real dick right now. Enjoy. Unfollowed and refollowed. I see. I see. That's how it is. Okay, so now we should have enough cobalt. So we have enough cobalt, we have enough cadmium. That means we will now go for the rest of the overtide, since that gives me atmospheric gases, which I also need for the Stratius, which I am planning to build in the future, just for the song. Okay, Hoppy, so if you haven't entered, we are currently hosting a giveaway for a skin, and you can win it by using... or you can have a chance to win it by using !by node. Exactly like that. Oh, I forgot to take the Archon. Let me get it real quick. Oh, and you're scanning down some stuff here with your Stratius, it seems, Nightmare Crizzy. I gotta go, but good luck. I'll be around more if I can. Sure. Thank you for being here, Hoppy. I appreciate that, and hope to see you in the future. Let me also give you a follow, so I see when you are online next time. I am, yes. Have a good day. One could say thanks for hopping in. You're right. We missed that opportunity, Daniel Uckland. That would have been funny. But I didn't thought about that. Dang it. Wo ist die Kamera? Hey, Joe Lost. Welcome. I've never had a cam. Since I'm streaming from my living room, and I'm also not really showing myself on the internet. So I don't have a cam, actually. So you will have to just stick with my voice here. But I appreciate you being here. Let me also give a shout out for Mr. Joe Lost. He's a awesome streamer. I'm also following his streams quite often. And very entertaining person. So if you haven't followed him, please do so. So, Mr. Joe Lost, we are currently getting ourselves some moon ore here. Since I am gathering the materials for Project Endurance, and I do need some moon ore, and that's why I found a moon down here in Udianor, which has popped, and apparently no one here is at the location and mining it. So I thought, hey, why I don't do it? So I went here and we started mining. I already got some cobaltite. I already got some ottervite. Apparently I'm behind the moon chunk now, which is a bit of problematic if I want to warp. Let me try to fly through that thing. Make the most out of it. Yeah, right. Make the most out of it. So here, as you can see, there are still a lot of asteroids to be mined. So if you want, you can chuck yourself a venture, fly down here and join us, as Commander Crizzy and Sege have done. So I'm not the only one here mining this moon anymore. A venture, of course. I don't think you want to go with a barge through multiple different low-sec systems. Where are you based, Joe Lost? Like, which is the station which you can JF it there? Okay. Like, you can try to bring an orca. I wouldn't mind. You could try to bring an orca here. Nobody would mind an orca. Just kidding. I'm in a wormhole space at the moment. Okay, yeah, then this is probably not the best idea. But yeah, we are very deep in low-sec, so we are in Iridia at the moment, so here. So the fastest way, if you want to go from high-sec to low-sec here, would be Core Azor, since that's only 2 jumps. Unfortunately, I had to go the long route through Genesis up here. So I went to like 15, 16 jump through low-sec to get here. By the way, Joe Lost, we are currently hosting a giveaway for a Nerois skin. And it just happens that we will now do the draw. But if you want to join the giveaway, you can still do it. And I will do the draw in just a second. Oh no, he is lost. I came from Amar. Oh. So Nightmare Crizzy came all the way. Use exclamation mark by note as in the pinned comment. Perfect. So let's do the draw now. And the winner of the Nerois skin is... Ryurik99. Ryurik99, are you here to claim your prize? That is the question. Yes, you are here. Great. Could I please have your in-game name? Congratulations on winning this Nerois skin. Ryurik. Okay. Let me set up the contract real quick. Ryurik. Here you go. And congratulations on winning. Here's your Nerois skin. Have a lot of fun with it. So let's continue with the next giveaway. Hey monsters! Nice to see you. How you have been doing. And by the way, Joe Lost, I haven't asked you, but the most important question in here. What did you have for lunch today? Los Sechnaya are kinda boring. They don't even try to put up a fight. I changed a job, moved cities, just the usual. Cheese and bread. Okay. Cheese and bread. As long as you are happy with that, that's fine. Like, I know that there are some people that don't like cook fancy meals for lunch, but they rather do it in the evening. And also I know that there are people that like don't do fancy stuff and just go out a lot more often. So they don't cook that often and they go out a lot more often. So there's nothing wrong with just eating a bread and cheese for lunch. What's up with you? Building a space turkey? No, monsters. You have missed a lot of stuff. Let me show you the current state of the project. So, I have gotten myself a Harbinger blueprint. And as you can see here, I've also produced the Harbinger now. So the Harbinger is sitting in my station, waiting to be fitted. I have not sit in this ship yet. So this is still the first time that is awaiting for me to go into that ship and see it for the first time myself. I'm not sure if we will be able to do that today. Probably not, since I'm focusing on getting as much moon ore, since this moon will not be here forever. But you can bet your eye on it that I will be using that Harbinger in the future. I live alone with my cat at the moment. Easy better. I second this. Okay, so Daniel Uckland is definitely there with you, Joe. 2 wormholes and a data site in the system. So you can go for the data site if you want, Nightmare Crizzy. I don't think we will need your help right now, but we will call if reds come in, which we can't handle ourselves. I don't have an analyzer with me. Oh, dang it. So you got a Stratius, but you don't have a data analyzer. That's a pity. What is your Stratius fitted for then? So it's only fitted for Relic Analyzer? No, it's fitted for ratting. Oh, okay. That's why you are so fast at killing those those rats that are here. The giveaway is not active. Let me see. Oh, right. I haven't started a new one. Let me do this. I totally forgot to start a new giveaway. Why haven't you told me? Let's go for a Merlin skin. We have a Merlin Matigo Sea Beast skin. I will start the giveaway in a moment. Merlin Sea Beast skin. So giveaway is up now. This here is the skin. If I can find it. This one here. That is the skin you're going to be able to win. So if you want to have this one, please be sure to use !by note to get a ticket for the giveaway. And in 24 minutes, we will draw the winner. Let me have a look real quick. Yeah, I don't think we will be able to get any other moon ore right now. But what we will do once we go back to Parto, we will definitely take all the planetary interaction stuff out. By the way, Sege, have I showed you my planetary interaction yet? Because I redid it completely. I don't know if I showed that to you yet. It's very interesting now. Kinda complex, if you ask me. So at the moment I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different extraction planets. All of those using 3 extractors, gathering different materials, which are then put into this factory planet here. And this factory planet is then producing all the P2 and all the P3 that I need for Tech 2 ship production, and also for building my own nanite paste in the future. So that's why I said to you that no matter how you voted, we will go for that nanite paste in the future. I see, pure German organization. I don't take credit for this mighty triangle here, since this triangle was designed by Mr. Diotendimus himself and his girlfriend Caroline Aya. But I do take credit for this whole setup with the planets and also these triangles here, because these ones were definitely designed by me. So as you can see here, I have laid out all the different minerals which I need. And those are all being pulled here. And then we have 3 launch pads. This here is for metal. This is for liquids. And this here is for organisms. And these supply the factories that are around each of those launch pads here. And all of those produce Chirus structures, construction blocks, enriched uranium, mechanical parts, robotics, which is a P3 material. And we also have data chips, which is another P3. Coolant, industrial fibers, microfiber shielding, nanites, and oxygen and viral agents. And the last one has biofuels, gel matrix biopaste, which is another P3 material, oxides, plasmoids, superconductors, test cultures, and water. So these are the materials that are produced or refactored here. And it all looks like a triangle. I really like the aesthetics of this. Actually, Dio did not do the triangle. So when Dio designed this thing, this here and this here was missing. So these factories I added myself because I wanted to do viral agents and also test cultures. What hauler do you use for PI? I just use my normal bestower. I don't have a specific PI hauler. It is crazy. I just started PI like 2 days ago and I'm stunned at your setup. Is there a video on how to set this up? I like PI. There is a video on PI. There are loads of videos on PI actually. But none is about how to set it up like this, since that is like my own thing. But you find a lot of videos on PI on YouTube. Also, if you are part of my Discord, there is a channel called Ironman Challenge, and there is also a channel called Newbie Corner. And in these channels, you will find a lots of useful information, resources that I've linked, websites that I found very useful, for example, to calculate stuff or plan stuff ahead. I saw that their flyberry is also from Radioactivia, so we need to be a little bit more careful now. Thank you for reminding me, Sege. But none of those is on grid with us, and also none of those is on DScan at the moment. So I don't think we need to be that careful at the moment. But like I said, like if you want, you can take a look at the videos and the resources that I've linked on my Discord. And if you have any question that goes like beyond what is told in these videos, just ask them in the channels. That's what they are for, by the way. And then I'll try my best to answer that question. The only thing what I can tell you how I did it, like how I came up with this one, is I went into the agency. Or basically, first of all, I searched what kind of materials will I need for building my endurance. And the materials that I need for building the endurance, like this one here, you see I need construction blocks. And you see I also need, for example, for the iron thrusters, I need fuel blocks. I believe here, the helium fuel blocks, for example. And the helium fuel blocks need enriched uranium, oxygen, mechanical parts, coolant, robotics, and a lot of ice stuff. So I knew that I need to get these materials. And then I searched what kind of planets would I need to get all of these. I also spoke with Sege, what kind of different planets I would need. And I found out that the pocket which I was living in actually had the perfect alignment for getting these minerals. So I set up, I went into the agency, and in the agency under where it is resource harvesting, you can find planets. And here it shows you all the planets which are in the system. So you can see, okay, for example, in Udianor, there is a lava planet, and this one has a very high percentage of heavy metals and suspended plasma. So it would be a good idea to harvest those materials on this planet here. As well as this oceanic planet has a very high percentage of bacteria. So better get some bacteria and some water from this planet here. Same goes for barren and stuff like that. So I planned out like what planets are in my system and what minerals am I able to get from these and what minerals do I need for my PI. And then I did a spreadsheet and allocated which extractors would be best on which so all of them are like equal, because you can't have more than 3 extractors running on one planet with the T1 factories aligned, because that will go over the power grid. And I'm already at Command Center upgrades 5, so I can't go any further on power grid upgrades. So that's why you can see I have 3 extractors on every of those planets, and one of them only has 2 extractors. And then I put all the factories for building the stuff, like the P2 and the P3, I put on one planet. So after they have gathered enough, for example, if I go on this planet and this launch pad here is like very, very full, like about 50% full, I will go and get all of the minerals from the different planets and bring them over to this factory planet. So that's how I do it. This is not efficient. This is only because I am limited to one character. Since I'm doing an Ironman challenge and I don't have like multiple characters, so I'm only playing one character, I need to do this all with one character and 6 different planets, since one character can only have 6 planets. But if you have multiple characters, I would highly suggest you splitting this up between your different characters and then having one character which does the production. This way you will have way more minerals and also way more efficiency in your builds.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
So I hope that was understandable to you and you learned something new out of it. So let's get the lavish Otavite. Let's process it and continue. Uwu ship Uwu. Yeah. One of my viewers redeemed a rename ship, so I had to rename my ship like that. This was not the name I chose myself.
Warp drive active.
But I do find it very funny. I name my ships like this too. Yeah, so I have a redeemable for people to use channel points, and they can have me redeem my rename my ship in any funny way they want. So as long it's within the TOS of Twitch and also Eve. No, I am confused. Going to need you to repeat all. We can do that, Leo Skyblade, but off stream, not today on stream. So if you really want to like learn this again, we can just meet up in voice in Discord someday, and I will give you a thorough explanation. Just not today. Okay, 10 minutes left for the giveaway. So if you aren't already in it, now is your chance to win a Merlin skin. Let me show you the skin again. So this here is the Merlin skin. Oh, by the way, you know what? We will sweeten up the giveaway a bit. Since I have a Merlin lying around, which I was sent by Lady Sky, I will be giving away the Merlin together with the ship. So you will get to both a Merlin and a skin for it. And this here is the skin. This here is the skin that you are going to get. This Flyberry person has been in the system for quite long. But he's not in the Athenor, so he has to be somewhere in this system. Let's see what he's up to. But at the moment, everything looks quiet here. So we will just continue mining. Oh, and there are new rats. A battleship and a frigate. Please, this time just leave the wrecks for me. I need modules so bad. Just need my carrier, you know, as compensation for the rigged paladin giveaway. Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me. So, if you haven't followed and you like my content, now would be a perfect time for that, since I was given a very special ship to give away as a 500 follower special, which is this here. So you will be able to win this on the 500 follower special. We are currently 46 followers away from reaching that goal. So this ship here, it is a Minmatar carrier. I am not betting for skins on this one. I'm sure that skins for this ship will cost a lot. You mean my carrier? Yeah, Stoffel also wants the carrier. That's also one thing he didn't provide himself. Gotta call it. Gonna play Borrowed Trauma with some friends now. Thank you, Sege, for being here. It was a lot of fun. And I wish you a nice day and hopefully meet you very soon again. So it's just me and Nightmare Crizzy now. The offer still stands. If you want to have some moon ore as well, get yourself a venture and fly down here, and you will be able to join us. Mean, I just plan on yeeting it somewhere dangerous. The thing is, this ship can only exist in dangerous space. So you can't dock a carrier in high sec. That means you will have to dock it in low sec, no matter what. And you can't bring it through low sec systems into another high sec system through gates. So you will have to jump it with a Sino ship. How you are not being attacked by rats? I am being attacked by rats, but it is a battleship. And also, you can see that currently the battleship is shooting at Nightmare Crizzy, which is sitting here with the Stratius. But the frigate I killed myself. So he's currently tanking the rats at the moment. But my drones are here and helping in killing that ship. But other than that, like I said, I have my drones and I killed the rats before. Only the battleships are a little bit tough for 2 drones. But usually battleships are not able to hit you if you just fly in circles. I live in wormhole space. Now, I don't know if I can go there, but that sounds fun. Yes, of course, you can bring a carrier into wormholes. The only thing that you need to be aware of, Leo Skyblade, is you can't go through any kind of hole. So you would need a extra large hole to go through. That's the only thing you need to worry about. But if you find an extra large hole, which leads into your wormhole system, then you can bring it into there. Five minutes left for the giveaways. Let me see if we have some ships. Maybe we should give away some ships as well. We still have a Council Diplomatic Shuttle. We also have a Omen and a Muller. And we do have some character apparel. Interesting. But maybe we leave this one for the 500 follower special, so we still have something to go give away. But the ships we can give away. I'm sure we can find an extra large hole out there somewhere. There are plenty of those these days. I think I know what you mean, but I'd rather not think about it. Let me get this frigate wreck for the moment while I'm just flying by. Lol. Oh, nice. An enduring warped disruptor. The rats will never learn. They can't kill me without Cap noiting me. But aren't the Archon ships noiting you? Nightmare Crizzy? I believe they did. No, they don't. Okay. Then, yeah, great for them. Let me see something real quick. Why is my stream preview not showing? Okay, it's showing now. Is set to default. Okay, that's working. Okay, something was wrong with my Twitch stream layout. It wasn't showing properly, but now it does. Great. So I can finally see again. Besides, my armor is stronger than my shields. Oh, so you are an armor tanked Stratius? Oh, I see. Last minute for the giveaways. So if you haven't entered the giveaway, now is your time. Last chance. Exclamation mark buy note will get you a ticket. Otherwise, I will draw in a few seconds when the clock hits 6 p.m. Eve time. Armor tank is a lot easier to work with in general. I just love armor tank ships because Amar are all armor tanked and I use Amar ships a lot, so yeah. That's why I use armor ships. But I also used shields, for example, on the Venture. So I'm currently learning the shield skills. So I'm able to use the armor ships as well as the shield ships. And let's draw the winner. And the winner for the Merlin is Nightmare Crizzy. Congratulations, Nightmare Crizzy. Would you please give me your IGN just for protocol? I know your IGN since you are in a fleet with me right now. But I do need it in chat so everybody can see that I'm not sending it to the wrong person. Okay. Here you are. Here is your Merlin. Have fun with it. Rigged. Giveaways are always rigged, right? Okay. So for the next giveaway, let me see. Do we have any Omen skins right now? Nope. Do we have any Muller skins right now? No. So we will be giving away a Muller. So Stoffel, could you please start a giveaway for a Muller? It looks like this here. It's an Amar Cruiser. I've never used it, so I can't say whether this is a good ship or not. Apparently it has a medium energy bonus and also a bonus to all armor resistances. And once Stoffel has set up the giveaway, you will be able to win it. It's a okay ship, but not the best. What is the best cruiser then? What is the best Amar cruiser? Let me have a look at the ship tree. So for Amar, we have the Ogura, the Omen, the Muller, and the Arbitrator. They are all good for something, even if it means cannon fodder. It's the Navy issue variant. So you mean the Omen Navy issue? This one here. That is the best. Now, after I have my Arbitrator, I'm somehow thinking of getting myself a Omen blueprint as well. But on the other hand, I really want to go towards Project Endurance. So I think going for another one might not be the best idea, right? So we are straining away from our main goals. A Caracal. A good choice. So Caracal is the best cruiser. Is that what you want to say? Nightmare Crizzy? And we are almost full, only 80 units missing. And then we have another cargo full of nice moon goo. No, the best cruiser is a friendship cruiser. Yeah, friendship is always the best. But let me show you something. I got some very nice skins gifted to me by Delboy. And they are called friendship skins. And I heard, Gorbrick, that you were the one that designed these skins. Is that right? Because I have here a Estero friendship skin. And this ship skin looks like this here. So it has friendship as a hologram on the side. And they are very beautiful. And since I'm getting the Stratius, I probably won't be giving those away, since I will use them myself, since I will be getting this ship. So this here is the friendship skin for the Stratius. That's a good looking Estero skin. It is indeed. And I also have one for the Nestor. So this one here. That's how they look like. But not sure if those are the ones that Gorbrick designed. I just heard that he designed the skin for Eve Leeds this year. And these were skins that I received from Delboy, which he got on Eve Leeds. So that's why I thought, Gorbrick, that you did those. But as you confirmed in chat, you in fact did not design these. Wombat, as a Strathius pilot myself, I must tell you, the Strathius is on par in power to some battle cruisers. The reason why I want to go for the Strathius is because it is a jack of all trades, and I love jack of all trades ships, which can do scanning and also do ratting and also do combat exploration all at once. Oh, nice. Oh, but those are big. I need to get this one. And I probably won't be able to get the other stuff, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. So this stuff is too big for the venture to take. Oh, those are the official CCP skins. I did, however, design bonus skins for Eve Leeds. Can I somehow see those bonus skins, Gorbrick? And we are over. Let me see.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
I have acquaintances. I don't know if I can say friends with any level of conviction. Okay, let's get the Otterwite and let's get this stuff out of my cargo. And reprocess. Sure, give me a moment. I can't pop a screenshot in Discord. That would be lovely. I would love to take a look at your skins. God, this is so much moon ore. This will just take ages and ages and ages until I will eventually be able to get this moon belt. So like I said, unfortunately, all the moon ore that I'm not mining is probably not going to be there in a few days. So I'd rather get as much Otterwite as possible. You can clear out that, no worries. How, Leo Skyblade? How would I be able to clear out this moon belt? I don't see an option how that should be possible. Not in a venture. Maybe with some barges and a orca besides me. That would be possible. But other than that, I don't see. And I wanted to orbit again. DM sent. Thank you, Gorbrick. Let me see. Oh. Those look like spider nets. I personally enjoy the Gamur one the most. But they are very pretty. Just keep mining while playing the Diggy Diggy Hole song will be gone for before you know it. Unfortunately, I won't be able to stream forever. Like I said, my Mrs. Wombat and her friend will come home eventually. And we will have to go for and prepare some dinner. And watch some movie and also assemble Mrs. Wombat's PC. So I won't be able to stream for the whole day, and probably tomorrow this moon belt will be gone. Because as far as I know, those moon belts will only be active for 2 days and then they're gone. So I don't think I will be able to clear out this whole belt. The song softens the ore and will go quicker. Would be funny if that was really the case. That would indeed be very, very funny. Cobaltite. Ottawa. Just updating my sheet here so I know that what kind of ore was in this belt here. So next time I'm seeing an ethanol pulling in a moon, I know that this will contain ottavite and also cobaltite, but none of the sperylite and chromium and stuff like that. So we are 15 minutes away from the draw. So get yourself into the giveaway if you want to win a Muller. So as you have voted, I will go for a blueprint towards Project Endurance. Now it's only up to decide which of those blueprints or skill books would be the most useful to me. I don't think any of the reaction formulas. Oh wait, we could actually look if one of the reaction formulas. Since I have cobaltite, I could go for the cobalt reaction formula. Let me have a look real quick. So we have the ore. Also, I probably should be floating this window. I have my local chat still showing. And here is the endurance. And let's have a look. So the endurance. Pulse shield emitters. Crystalline carbonite. This one needs crystalline alloy. And that needs cobalt and cadmium. Perfect. And also helium blocks. So first of all, I will need to get the helium blocks. And then I could get the crystalline alloy reaction formula. And after I have this, as soon as I have the carbon polymer reaction formula, which I don't have the moon ore, I will be able to build the crystalline carbonite, which is then being used for the pulse shield emitter. So I think we have some. I know that someone is in system. Thank you, Nightmare Crazy, but like I said, no one is on the D-scan here. So I don't see a problem right now. And there he is gone. Like I said, this system here is being used for a lot of people just to path through between Core Azor and Aridia. So that's why I don't really have to worry. Just early warning, just in case. Yeah, thank you. Please keep doing this. Like, it's better that you do it one time more than I actually need it, then 1 time less, and then I'll die. And let me see where I will be able to get the helium fuel block blueprint. So, Eve Tycoon, helium fuel block blueprint. Helium fuel block blueprint. Of course, I only want NPC orders. Okay, it's currently not helping me since I'm not at home. So I will have to bring this stuff back to Parto. Then let me see how much cadmium do I need for the curse, because I believe that's the next ship on the list which needs cadmium. Yeah, it's 400 cadmium for the 400 cadmium for the moon ore, and then I need 2,100 cadmium for the paladin. So if I can get enough cadmium today that I'm never going to worry about cadmium again, that would be great. That's a total of 2,500 cadmium that I would need to get myself. Let me see how much I have. Oh no, I have to add the endurance. The endurance is another, so 2,900 cadmium is the total amount. And I have about 800. So I need about 3 times as much cadmium as I have right now to have enough cadmium for the curse, the endurance, and the paladin. And it's only 12 more minutes until the giveaway is being drawn. Until the winner is drawn, not the giveaway. And how much cobalt? Cobalt. Does the curse not need any cobalt? I can't believe that. I think I missed out something here. Let me check this. The paladin needs cobalt, right? Also no cobalt. Does only need the endurance need cobalt? Let me check this real quick. I can't believe that these ships don't need cobalt. I mean, it would be funny if not. Come on, where is it? This one here. So let me put paladin. And let's see the contents. And there is no cobalt. Okay, so I already have enough cobalt, which I ever need. Because the only ship that actually needs cobalt is the endurance. Neither the curse nor the paladin needs cobalt. And the Stratius also does not need cobalt. So it's good that I am going for the Ottervite and not the Cobaltite. Why do you need one? Just saying, I remember buying those at 750 million. So do you have a lot of dreadnoughts lying around, Leo Skyblade? Is that what you're trying to tell here? The prices go up by a lot when Alliance tournament happens. Hey, Clay72! How are you doing? We have 9 minutes left for the giveaway. We are currently giving away a Maller, a Amar Cruiser. So if you want to win this one, exclamation mark buy note will get you a ticket. Also, Wombat, we are talking about a Redeemer. Isn't the Redeemer a Dreadnought? What is the Redeemer? I thought that was the Amar Redeemer. Let me see it on the ship tree. Amar Redeemer. Oh, that's a Revelation. That's not a Redeemer. It's a Black Ops battleship. Ah, it's this one here. Okay. Then I'm wrong. I thought those were the... Oh, why? I stumbled on an EVE Online Ironman. How that's something you don't see every day. Hey, Nikik. Yeah, I've been doing this since January 2025. So if you want to have a look at my YouTube, if you really want to see how it all started, all the VODs, most important, those are VODs, not cutted videos, so unedited videos of my streams from the first until now are there on YouTube. And I started in January with a Corvette and built myself up to a point where at the moment I have just finished building my first Harbinger. So we are entering battle cruiser phase very soon. That's why I also haven't updated the main and the side goal at the moment, because technically we haven't built the ship, because we haven't sit in it. It's just in our item hangar. So yeah, if you're interested in following the journey, I am here and I'm doing this. At the moment, I'm trying to build myself an endurance. So let me show you Project Endurance for the moment. So this here is all the materials that I need in total for building up that endurance. And at the moment, I'm currently trying to mine that juicy moon ore that you see here under the moon mining category. Like this one here. And all these moon ores here, I will need to mine. And I found the cobaltite and the cadmium, the otavite here in this moon. That's why I'm currently mining those. And as you can see, there's still a lot of stuff missing, like a lot of blueprints, a lot of reactions, a lot of skill books. But I'm happy that I got the ice mining and the planetary interaction almost done. But the moon ore will take me the most of time. So if you have any questions about my Ironman series, I would be happy to answer those for you. Hey, Caroline! Before you do anything else, Maya is not here today, Caroline. She is out on a hiking tour with Mrs. Wombat, so you can't redeem any doggo gift treats today. I'm really busy out, but lurking. Okay, that's fine. Thank you for lurk, and also let's give you a shout out. So here is Caroline. She is the girlfriend of Dio, which helped me to build this planetary interaction layout you saw before. So if you want to give her a follow, she would be very, very happy. And I will be also meeting Caroline and Dio in October in real life at Europa Park in Germany. So that's a thing which I'm really looking forward to. So how do you go about moon ore? Do you go around and look for moon pulls to ninja mine? That is exactly the case, Nikik. So I have a spreadsheet and I fly around through all the areas near my own home and I look for ethanors which have a active moon pulling process. I will look for a moon chunk. I will bookmark that moon chunk. And then I will come back every few days and I will do another bookmark and measure the distance that the moon chunk has traveled between those two times. And this will give me a estimated popping date of the moon where I will go and return and try to mine that moon. And that's exactly how I found this one here. So it's a lot of logistics and a lot of planning involved until I get a moon to mine. But if you have a moon and you say, hey, I have a moon and you can come and mine it, I would be happy to take this. So I'm taking offers of helping me to get this moon ore. But if I'm not able to, I will just find the moons myself. Hey, Caroline, if I win this carrier, you think we could find a use for it on Thursday? No, you can't fit it through the wormhole, but I got other ideas for it. Not gonna discuss those on stream, though. Ah, okay, makes sense. That's why I was vague NDA and all. Okay. So you don't have an extra large hole leading to your wormhole, it seems. Otherwise, you would be able to get this carrier through. Wombat, I'll warn you early. If someone comes our way and I know I can find them, I'll be fleet warping both of us away. Okay, sure. No worries. Yeah, the industry part of EVE can be pretty harsh for Ironman gameplay. You don't say. Like, have a look here. This Harbinger blueprint cost me 85 million ISK. And I had to grind this ISK by ratting and doing deep floor rifts in high sec and low sec to get the required amount of ISK to buy this blueprint from NPCs, since I am not allowing myself to buy anything from players and also not allowing myself to sell anything to the player market. So that was a hard grind. And 1 minute left for the giveaway. So we are giving away a Mar Cruiser. So if you want to win this, !buy note will give you a ticket. And this here is the ship that I am giving away right now, which was gifted to me since I did not build this myself. That's why I said I will not allow myself to use one of those. We will figure it out when I win. Yeah, I think, Leo Skyblade, that is the most important thing. You will first need to win that ship before you will have to think about how to get this ship into the wormhole. Delboy said that if he would win the ship, he will fit it for PvP and bring it in PvP. So that's what he is going to do with that. By the way, Nick, since you don't know that yet, let me show you something. So once I hit 500 followers on Twitch, I will be hosting a special 500 follower giveaway. And this giveaway, this will be the prize for it. I was gifted this Nidogur by Biohazard, which is also a viewer of this channel, to give away as a special prize for the 500 follower giveaway. So if you want to win this, you have to follow the channel and you have to wait for the 500 follower special. What's your IGN? I want to give a ship to you for the giveaway. My IGN is Elara Virel. I've just posted it for you in chat. Of course I'll win. And when I do PvP, is the only use for ships at the moment. I can't say I'm any good at it, but you know what I'm better. What a better way to learn than billions of ISK. I mean, you can also sell the ship if you win it. Like, if it's once it leaves my hangar, it's yours, and it's yours. Hey, Zaid, welcome. How are you doing? And what did you have for lunch today? So let's draw the winner for the Mala. And the winner of the Maller is Gorbrick88. Gorbrick, are you here? You have won yourself a Maller. Steak. Is it always steak? I can remember that you said steak last time as well. Yeah, Gorbrick is here. So, okay, I will send it to Gorbrick. Gorbrick, here you go. And congratulations, Gorbrick, on winning this giveaway. It's either a steak or a mistake. Daughter is sick, has fever, so we are so freaking tired. Okay, I can totally believe that. Rigged, but not that rigged this time. Besides, I didn't join for the Muller. Maybe the man likes his beef G's wombat. I'm not judging, I'm just asking Leo Skyblade. I don't mind if he decides that he wants to have steak all the time. Okay, next giveaway is going to be for a Omen. Give away Omen. So Omen is alive. You can now join for the Omen, which is also an Amar cruiser. And I will be dropping off my moon ore and then start mining more of those. And look, even Stoffel would like himself an Omen. What are you planning to do with this Omen, Zoe? Oh wait, my wife calls me. I think this stream might end sooner than I thought. Give me a second. Okay, unfortunately, my wife just informed me, or as I like to call her, Mrs. Wombat. Mrs. Wombat informed me that she will be at home very soon, and that means that, unfortunately, we won't be able to do the giveaway for the Omen, since there's not enough time today. So let's do this the next stream. And I will be raiding over to Mr. Dangerous D, which is a great idea, Nightmare Crizzy. So let me set up the raid for Mr. Dangerous D. Dangerous. Okay. Start raid. Okay, so raid is set up for Mr. Dangerous D. He does burner missions in Eve, and he's a great guy overall, so please give him much love. Oh no, my daily wombat dose cut short. Ah, that's sad. Sorry. From my IGN Lee Sung. Draw the giveaway before you forget. No, Nightmare Crazy, it's too short. Like, I can't draw the giveaway. It would be too few people that were able to join. That wouldn't be fair. So we will do it another time. It's not like a big prize. Let me just see what kind of stuff you have sent me. And, oh, a metamorphosis. Thank you, Matt. That will be going to the giveaway pool. So, thank you guys for joining today. I hope you had fun and you enjoyed the time that we have spent together. And yeah, I got some nice moon ore today. And I hope to get some more moon ore. We will see. But I will see you again. And I wish you a nice day and a good evening. And see you next time. Have a good night. Goodbye.